Stopping tough-to-kill weeds and eliminating the green bridge between wheat crops are both critical. But how should you set up your sprayer to accomplish those tasks? We'll discuss on today's Iron Talk. Burndown applications following a wheat crop often involve Roundup, plus either dicamba or 2,4-D. With all of these products, physical drift is a concern, and with the dicamba and 2,4-D, we're also worried about potential volatility, especially after the issues with dicamba seen across the country this summer. Controlling droplet size is important. Using tips like the Hypro ULD, ultra low drift, can help keep physical drift to a minimum. Keeping spray volume towards the lower side keeps droplets concentrated with product, which improves control when weeds are small. When weeds are bigger, though, this may not be as much of a concern because you can land more product on them, so higher volumes may be called for. Keeping ground speed down to 15 miles an hour or less is important to minimize drift as well. Finally, keeping your boom height low is critical to minimizing drift potential. Depending on your nozzles, spray pattern, and weed height, you should aim for your boom to be no more than 2 feet above the crop. As for volatility, it's clear that the industry had some issues with dicamba, and that is being addressed going into next season. However, the new 2,4-D products have performed very well this year. Freelex and Enlist Duo both contain the new 2,4-D choline, which is such an upgrade over the esters and amines we've used for the last 40 years. I hate to even call these new products 2,4-Ds. We used both Freelex and Enlist Duo on our farm this year and had absolutely no issues whatsoever. I'd recommend using them every time and never recommend using ester or amine again. The volatility reduction is that big of a deal. Follow all these guidelines and consider using the new formulations of 2,4-D where you need a boost, and your Burndown application will be much more effective on weeds and less likely to affect anything outside your field. That's all for today's Iron Talk, and now back to the show.